Hello, my beautiful Taurus friends. How are you today? I'd like to welcome all new visitors. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so excited to see you here. We're going to do the message in the bottle reading. It's a love reading for the month. But the message in the bottle is really messages from Spirit and kind of a talk about what messages in your love life will help you for the month of July. All the June videos are out, and for my subscribers who know my habits, I publish everything. So let's get started and see what the messages from Spirit are for your love life, Taurus. What messages do our Taurus friends need to have? What would most help Taurus for this month of July in love? Taurus energy in the cards, please. Taurus energy in the cards. All right, so Taurus energy, messages for Taurus. So I'm going to set out 9 cards and then we're going to clarify them. I will finish with the Archangel messages as well as the Fortune Destiny cards. Chinese Fortune Destiny cards. So they're pretty cool. I love them. All right, so let's see. We're using the Light Seers Tarot. We'll clarify with White Sage Tarot. All right, so what in the recent past has been on Taurus' mind? Okay, I'm going to pull this card out. Really wanting to boss up in your love life, really wanting to be passionate and exciting and excited. You want more adventure, you want more lust, you want more, you want to be in a situation where you feel in a leadership role in your love life, as if nobody can really knock you off your sense of balance, destiny, happiness, joy, passion. You want to be a little bit of a wild woman, Taurus. That's really what I'm seeing. You want to shake things up in the recent past. Currently, 5 of Swords is the energy that you're experiencing oh wow, beautiful. The 5 of Swords energy is sort of this inner conflict of, I don't know what I'm doing wrong in my love life. I want, this really beautiful partnership with somebody who's different enough to keep me engaged. The 5 of Swords can also be conflict that you don't want to face. It's basically having a headache. Like this is somehow something is going on, Taurus, that makes you feel also you could be having conflict with a lover. And that's how I'm reading it at this point in time, that there's just something that you cannot convey to your lover. Your lover is not listening. You're feeling a little bit, thorny about this. How you see the situation is the 9 of Swords. You're worrying. The crows are there at night. You might be having some sleep difficulties too, but the 9 of Swords is Gemini energy. The Lovers is Gemini energy. This is Aries energy. And the 5 of Swords is Libra energy. You need some more balance in your love life, okay? The 9 of Swords is really almost being hard on yourself. This is a card, the spirits are right above you protecting you, and yet you're feeling very much like there's a sadness, there's a grief, there's your face is planted in your hands. So we need to see what that grief is about. You're going to need some Archangel protection on that, definitely. All right, so how does the world view you in your love life? How does the world view you? Or the person of interest? How's Spirit view you? Oh, that one I like better. Okay, how does Spirit view your love life right now, Taurus? Okay, let's see what that is. Ooh, well, of course, the Libra Queen. Spirit is invested in helping you keep your balance and for having, for you to have clarity. This is really beautiful. It also shows right down here, the Queen of Swords is imprisoning her emotions. So right now, Spirit is saying, be less emotional, that, the outlook for you in your love life is to be a little less emotional. The card that indicates where you're at this moment is Death and Rebirth. Spirit is calling on you to rethink things, redo things, renew things, you know, that not to take everything so hard, because look at this, you know, things change, life changes, but at the end of the day, what gives you stability, because 1 and 3 is 4, and that's a card of stability. What gives you stability is to recognize that the cycles of life exist. You know, when we're busy being perhaps a bride, you know, we're in a different state of mind than we are when we think about motherhood or, you know, some transition in our life. It can also speak of the fear that if you change dramatically, it can cause trouble with your love life. All right. Oh, beautiful energy here for you, Taurus. Look at that. The Aquarius card. This is Scorpio. This is Aquarius, the Aquarius card of the Star. The Star card really indicates that you will, as you go forward, you do have confidence that you can really harness the sun. The sun is your happiness. You can harness your happiness. So I'm really getting here that you are going to, this is a really big month for you in terms of processing information about your love life. What I'm getting here for you, Taurus, is that we have Venus retrograde in your 12th house. The 12th house is hospitals, institutions, it's your subconscious mind. It really means that, you know, a lot of your ideas about love and what love looks like are going through a deep, deep transformation. You will come out of this Venus retrograde in Gemini with a clear understanding of what gives you happiness, of a joyfulness. She's holding on. This is a pretty, it looks like a fragile string, but it clearly isn't fragile if the Sun card is here. So it really speaks to, you know, being brave and being thoughtful and trusting that even when love does not peak at every moment, it's not as exciting. You know, sometimes if you have a sleepless night, you know, or there's an argument or dissension, or you're not getting quite what you want, that within you is the ability to power this sun and to be forgiving and to be kind and to be spiritual with other people. Because at the end of the day, even the ocean goes to low tide. A lover cannot give you this sense of romanticism and high romantically all the time. And the interpretation seems to be that if a person isn't constantly excited and on top of the world and sort of, you know, always right there on that edge of passion, that somehow it's letting you down. And the transformation is to see the different aspects of love and to get more spiritual about it. And just as you have wounds, just as you have baggage, just as you have things that hold you back and hold your happiness back, if you release, and to me this is what it is, if you release this sort of underlying anger at a lover or significant other, and you let go of the worry and you stop projecting onto the screen of another person, like they're a movie screen, you're the projector, that your happiness lies with them, you'll find a much better and balanced feeling of joy. That you will start to see the beauty, see how beautiful that star is. And then we have the Star card. Look at those two cards go together. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? It really says release your pain, release your judgment, release, because, you know, the Queen of Swords makes judgments. You know, she can block her heart. And so what Spirit is saying to you is that you can block your heart, but you also should not condemn someone to feeling as though the relationship just doesn't measure up because they are not making you feel like the rock star that you are. That's spiritually your job. And then gravitating and allowing the people around you to join you in happiness. And for the Tauruses I know, you guys are wonderful at collecting beautiful, valuable, incredible people around you who really adore you. So, you know, you can put the spice into your love life also. So that's what I'm seeing as being just a little tweak to the way you think. It's not really even a big shift. Taurus, you absolutely know that you're spiritually really loving, giving, but you are personally going through a tremendous period of transformation, rebirth. You're considering, I think for many of you, you're considering parenting or marriage or divorce or a big transition to do with love. And we're going to clarify that for you, and we're going to really take a close look at that. When I do the message in a bottle readings, I do make them longer than the shorter, more abbreviated, sort of more mundane weekly readings about, well, this is what's happening. News at 9, your love life, my friends. This is really meant to help you move to in whatever direction you need to move to find happiness and joy in your love life. All right. Oh, beautiful. Hidden energy says that you're really examining things closely. You're looking at your investments. And you know what? For the most part, the Seven of Pentacles is saying, you know, I'm 70% of the way there. And, you know, I like this card. A lot of people are less enthusiastic, but Seven's a spiritual card. It says, give thanks for the abundance you have, and you will receive more abundance. So, you know, the hidden energy that you have is you are thankful. You really are. I want to also, this just hit me out of the blue. I want to say that you may be in a situation at work, and this is going to only resonate with a few people. You could be in a situation at work where somebody is giving you headaches because they are coming up to disturb your peace, okay? So for those of you for whom this resonates, you may be in a relationship and there may be somebody who has sparked your interest who is a threat to the relationship, or there could even be a boss or a coworker you feel sort of, I would say harassed is the right word. For some of you, it will be your attraction to them that gives you a headache and makes you feel sad because you would not go on that adventure if you're in a married state. But for others of you, you may have someone around you who is trying to pursue you, and it's making you feel really upset. For others of you, there's a third interpretation, and that is that you're longing for a past lover. All right, so it could be that maybe you cut somebody out of your life, you wish they were back, but I have to say, you cut them out because they were problematic. The Five of Swords indicates there might have been a lot of conflict with the person, and that they might have made you sad too much of the time. But then when things were good, they may have given you a level of sweetness or interaction or affection as a lover, you know, maybe cuddling or, you know, pushing your hair out of your face as you chatted after lovemaking that you can't give up, that's haunting you. The Ace of Swords, beautiful energy. Look at the enlightenment that she's experiencing. This Ace of Swords is turning her back on anything that doesn't resonate and ring true. So what I get here is that she is turning her back to sort of any critical analysis, you know, yes, I worked hard and I only have Seven of Pentacles. You know, you are an earth sign, Taurus. The Seven of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So you are going to look at the bright side, because the truth of the matter is, and let's see what Spirit says as your outcome card before we clarify. You know that you're just learning. You may be old in life. What is it? Thomas Jefferson used to say, I'm an old man, but I'm a young gardener. And so what I'm seeing is that you feel, the truth of the matter is, as you reflect upon this month, is that though you thought you had your graduate degree in love, that you're still a student of love, as we all are. You are a student of love. And you are really in a good spot with that. Let's clarify these cards. So, dear Taurus, okay, why do we have the Aries Queen here? for the recent past. So somebody turned you on. Somebody lit your interest. Somebody, oh, Four of Wands. Oh, beautiful. That is stability. Some of you may have just recently married. Some of you may be newlyweds. Some of you may be on the verge of marriage. Why is this Five of Swords here? Why are you fussing over this Lover's card? Why are you fussing? The Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. So for a lot of our Taurus is very sensual. And you really like touchy-feely love. And what I'm seeing here is that you really need more passion. Who is the Five of Swords here? What's going on with this? The Tower card. All right. It looks as though your person is not giving you the level of affection you need. The afterglow of love, the Tower card. They may be abrupt in terms of after love making, saying that they have to go do something or they have to leave or they have an agenda. The World card, you know, it becomes, there's again, after the love making, it just ends very abruptly and it makes you feel a little left out in the cold. The High Priestess says that intuitively you know what this reason is. The Eight of Wands, this person is very passionate. Why do they abruptly walk away or leave you right at the point? Yeah, the Devil card, Devil energy. That's a fear. This person has a fear of intimacy. So it's like they can only come so far. Why does this person have this? Why is this person sort of fearful of intimacy? That's not opening the heart chakra. There's a little bit of a lack of warmth here is what it feels like. Temperance. Taurus, just talk about it. Your person adores you. You're so afraid that they will feel left out in the cold, and you're so afraid that they will leave you out in the cold. Can Temperance win? Judgment card says yes. Let's see, what else about this do you have to tell the person? Eight of Pentacles, that you love them, that everything about, oh, beautiful. The Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. This all tells me that your person is just rock solid for you. This person is there for you. They love you incredibly. This is a Bride and Groom card too. Soulmates of the night, the Minor Arcana. When you try to speak to them about this situation, they seem to get thorny. They seem to get a little bit edgy. Yep, there we go. Oh, there's where the problem is. You can't talk to your lover, husband, significant other, probably person you're married to, about your needs without them feeling defensive. Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So we have two people who need to learn a lot more about love. Okay, so here we go. Three of Wands. Within 3 months. Okay, so what I want you to do, here's my advice. When I look at this, the Three of Wands says that you can have what you want with this person. You can definitely have what you want with this person. You have to look at how they need and how you can help tell your truth in a very gentle way that will help transform them to release their heart and feel the magic again. This is a person who's very earthbound, probably has a rising sign in earth. So that of course is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So your person is so grounded, they're probably so good at providing materially for you that you are trying to tap into the other elements of the relationship. And that tells me that that's absolutely powerful and positive for you. All right, the Nine of Swords. Why is Nine of Swords here for you? The King of Swords. Oh, the person's too aloof. Your person is too aloof. You interpret it as being bored or, you know, not really like, oh yeah, life is good, I'm thankful, you're here, and they go on. The Strength card. This person is there by your side to support you through thick and thin, no matter what you do. It's an incredibly spiritual card. It's the infinity symbol. So you have what you need. What you need is more communication and just learning, being willing to be like students. The Nine of Wands indicates that it makes you feel a little guarded. The Death card is indicating the Seven of Cups. It throws you into confusion. You feel as though if you say the wrong thing to the person, they'll just close down on you. Will they close down on you? No, they really won't. They just are going to have to hear it in a very gentle way. This person doesn't have as much emotional intelligence as they do fierce loyalty, stability, willingness to serve you in love. But they're very passionate. You know this person. They could even have a Sagittarius rising sign or a fire sign rising. Why is the Star card here? This person's very down to earth. They do feel this for you. The Star card is already in existence in your love life. It's right there. They just kind of dim it down. The Queen of Pentacles says that, and that's beautiful energy. I love the Queen of Pentacles. That's Capricorn energy. It's right there. Both of you are working. Page of Swords is all about a page that brings a message of truth. So you're very honest with each other. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for our beautiful Taurus? The Seven of Wands. Okay, so again, I get a couple of places here where you feel defensive. Nine of Wands is feeling defensive. Okay, so what's going to happen as you work through this? Ace of Pentacles. That is absolutely new creation of a grounded and stable energy that's going to give you this beautiful, passionate beginning. You want your Knight of Wands. You want your knight in shining armor who comes in, sweeps you off your feet, you know, picks you up, tosses you on the bed, makes love to you. Is you want a lover as well as a quote-unquote significant other, spouse, mate, okay? That is really exquisite energy. I absolutely love this love story for you, for whom it resonates. And if it doesn't, please check the playlist attached at the end of the video. Let's see what the Archangel messages are for you, Taurus. I'm going to take this as sideways. Let's see what two of them. You know what to do. It is daunting though, because Taurus, you don't like to complain, and you feel as though if you say anything that you're like the complaint department. But be gentle with yourself. Meditate on this for a little bit. Meditate on how you can approach this person and give them spoonfuls of sugar, okay? Really tell this person when they're really kind of a little wild with you or a little sexier with you. Really, really influence them to let them know, yes, yes, Chariot card, yes, faster, more. Let them know in a very positive way. You find it incredibly sexy when they do that. Ariel, the spirit of love will lift you. Oh, because you do really love this person. Taurus, let's look and see what the Chinese destiny cards have in store for you. Let's see what we have here. Chinese destiny cards. Let's see what we have. Now, these sometimes come up as reversals, but there's actually no reversed interpretation for them. Okay, so I just turn them upright. Let's see, what do we have here? A new beginning. That's just what you wanted, a new beginning. Oh my gosh. Oh, Taurus, you have it. It's right here for you. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's see what this one is. Hope. Oh, my heart is feeling so good about this. And forgiveness, you know, and you want children for some of you. Some of you want children. Now, children can also mean the fifth house. That can really mean, and I did sort of hit upon this, that some of you want children, but you're really afraid that your life is going to become boring and unsexy. Okay, so I would just say, forgive, that's okay. It won't if the two of you decide to really make a concerted effort to keep it sexy, alive, and very bright and sparkly, very, you know what, go away for the weekend, have dates. You know what that is. They have all kinds of articles on the internet. Just look it up on the World Wide Web. All right. It has been a joy being here with you, Taurus. I thank you so much for your time, and I hope that these messages resonated with you. And if this is not something that is reflective of where you're at, please check the attached playlist for Taurus All readings are good for 6 to 12 months, and everything on the playlist is 12 months or under. Thank you so much, Taurus. Bye-bye.